Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Plummer here with an IWCWrestling.com exclusive. And sitting next to me is the owner of the International Wrestling Cartel, Mr. Chuck Roberts. And Chuck, I want to start off by thanking you for joining me here tonight.
Thank you, Justin, for having me. Thank you.
And you've guaranteed us to answer all of the unanswered questions heading into Super Indy XI. So let's start off with the big one, the one that everyone's been asking, Logan Shulo. Is he in or is he out of the Super Indy XI tournament?
Well, Justin, I have to tell you that it's not been an easy past several weeks for me, even over a month. I've taken a long time on this, as many people know, as we've talked about through some of the social networking sites, and I've done it purposely, though. And after taking a long time, I've decided, after thinking about it, that the best decision to make for this company is that Logan Shulo is out of the Super Indy XI tournament. You know, and Justin, give me a second here just to explain why. A large part of this, and especially the final decision, really hit me last week when I saw what John McChesney had to say on IWCWrestling.com. John McChesney basically said that he was going to use the Super Indy tournament as a way to secure the heavyweight title. That's basically what he said. I mean, the video footage is there, and he said he would do whatever it takes to see that Logan Shulo made it through all of his matches. And Justin, I cannot do that to the tournament, and I cannot jeopardize the heavyweight title. You know just as well as everybody else, and I know, John McChesney has everything that it takes to secure the IWC heavyweight title and to win it. He's got everything that it takes to win it fair and square. But John doesn't think that way. He doesn't think like you and I. And John is going to use every advantage he possibly can. And if he can use the Super Indy tournament as leverage to walk out with the heavyweight title, he'll do it. And Justin, to you, to the fans, to Logan, I apologize. I can't let that happen.
Okay, so if Logan's out, then who's in?
Well, you know, I thought about that too. And I thought, what are we going to do? And I also thought to myself, I realize how disappointed Logan Shulo is now hearing this news for the first time. So Logan, what I've decided to do is I've decided to give you the opportunity to pick your replacement in the Super Indy XI tournament. I know the people Logan, you know, associates himself with. I know who's trained him. I know that Logan knows the right people and certainly knows people well enough to make a right choice to be able to put somebody in that tournament, because Logan, your replacement, is going to receive a first round bye.
Yeah.
So I can promise everyone, knowing Logan as well as I do, the character and integrity that he has, he's going to select someone that is deserving of a first-round bye in a tournament like Super Indy XI.
So Logan Shulo may be picking the future winner of Super Indy XI. That's really big news. But on Facebook last week, you promised us even bigger news, something that would happen for the first time ever in the IWC. Why don't you let us know what that's all about?
Well, this kind of connects to the Logan Shulo tournament issue, and that is this. Logan, once again, I realize this is an uneasy decision. I realize it's not a popular one to your ears. And recognizing that, I know that you deserve an opportunity at the Super Indy title. That's only fair. So Justin, in December we have an event labeled Winner Takes All. I was thinking, and I thought to myself, if winner takes all, Logan Shulo, you are going to get a guaranteed Super Indy title shot at Winner Takes All on Saturday night, December the 15th at the Court Time Sports Center. Our final show of the year, last Supercard of the year. You're going to get a guaranteed Super Indy title shot because you deserve that. However, it's never been done before, and that is this. Logan, if you are still the IWC Heavyweight Champion, then at Winner Takes All, you will defend the title, as well as the Super Indy title will be up for grabs, and therefore we could very well have one person walk out with both titles. Never been done before in IWC.
So maybe calming Logan's frustrations because he's now getting a second chance at that golden opportunity that he spoke of losing a little bit earlier on.
Well, and Logan has to get through a lot of people. He's got to get through McChesney, and why not live up to the title of the show? Yeah. Winner takes all.
I like it, and I think the fans are going to like it. Now, we're having fun. You've given us a lot of big news, but something that we didn't talk about before the camera started rolling, we got to address the rumors that are out there right now. The rumors about Jimmy DeMarco not being part of Super Indy XI. Can you confirm or deny?
Yes, I will right here, right now, say that those rumors are confirmed. it is true, Jimmy DeMarco will not be at Super Indy XI. In fact, Justin, and to the IWC fans, Jimmy DeMarco will no longer be part of IWC. And as much as I want to talk about this, I want to just give it a brief mention, and this is all the time I'd like to spend on this. I spoke with Jimmy DeMarco just a couple of weeks ago, and basically Jimmy wanted out of his IWC contract, wanted out of IWC. And I've decided to grant it to him. I think it's the best decision. I think Jimmy's making that decision out of the best interest of his life and his career and his personal life. And, you know, as it stands right now, I think it's the best decision for us as an organization. And therefore, you know, I'm sad to see a competitor like that go. You know, Jimmy DeMarco has given a lot behind the scenes, and certainly has given a lot to so many fans that are just, you know, huge fans of his. He's, you know, responsible for a great business in many ways over the past couple years that I've been the owner. And you know, Jimmy has contributed greatly at IWC, and he'll never be forgotten for that.
He won't. Not to overlook that, but he was part, well, the cornerstone of the 5-way #1 contendership match. Are we still going to have that match at Super Indy XI?
Yes, that match is going to take place. The integrity of the event, the integrity of that match, actually, Justin, there's going to be a little surprise involved. I mean, as it shapes up right now, already announced on IWCWrestling.com, 2 people, Super Hentai and Dalton Castle. Nice look by Dalton, by the way, in that hot tub.
Of course.
Anyway, however, 2 people have been announced. Now, I just got off the phone and announced, I think it was yesterday, on Facebook page. I had a phone call into Katy, Texas, to speak to the one and only former IWC Tag Team Champion, Heavyweight Champion, Ray Rowe. Ray Rowe is going to be part of the big 5-way match. He's the 3rd entrant in the match. One more person to be announced next week prior to Super Indy XI. Now you may be asking yourself, who's the 5th one? Well, here's where it kind of ties together. That match was put together because everybody had a gripe with DeMarco. You know, we found out DeMarco had his hand in who the masked man was. Hentai was taken out, Castle was taken out, Vegas is still on the shelf. And therefore, a lot of people were gunning at DeMarco, but DeMarco had accomplices, as we well know. So therefore, what I've decided to do is to surprise everyone. Justin and I like surprises. I always like the idea of going to a wrestling event and being surprised. So here's just another surprise. At Super Indy XI, you're going to find out who that 5th competitor is. And I promise to the 4 men that will be announced prior, you will get your opportunity to extract some level of revenge, because Jimmy DeMarco didn't work alone. So you're just going to have to find out at Super Indy XI.
So we got all kinds of big updates, big news. Super Indy XI, Saturday, June 23rd. It's going to be huge, but let's take one real quick look ahead, because we have 2 brand new events to the IWC. Why don't you tell the fans what we have in store?
Quickly, big event coming up. First time ever, an event like this, Proving Ground on July the 28th. That's going to take place at the White Oak Athletic Association. Then we've got a big Legends show. Unfortunately, because the events had canceled and postponed in April, we had that big gap. And to everyone, I apologize for that time off. It's not the worst thing in the world for fans to be clamoring for more IWC. However, scheduling conflicts, some things are just beyond my control. The only thing I can do is move forward. So that said, I've done everything that I can over the past several weeks and months, and therefore the Legends show is going to take place at Pullman Park in Butler, Pennsylvania. Great venue, awesome ballpark, already signed Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Marty Jannetty's going to be there. More to be announced. We've got California PA show with a star that'll be signed in September. We're already discussing dates in 2013 to make sure that that gap doesn't happen again in the schedule, and we're going to be flying.
So we have the future stars in the world of wrestling, July 28th. We have the greatest of all time, August 18th. And let's not forget, Saturday, June 23rd, it's Super Indy XI. Stay tuned to IWCWrestling.com for all the updates in the week leading up to the big event. And stay tuned to Facebook, stay tuned to Twitter. The updates are all out there.
They're out there. Quickly, before you go, before we wrap this up, special bell time.
Special bell time, very special bell time, 7 p.m. Get there early, bring your friends. It's going to be huge. Unfortunately, Chuck, we're all out of time, so we got to run. I want to thank you for joining me. For Chuck Roberts, I'm Justin Plummer. We'll see you soon.